friends, Earl at logbook.com, back in 1982 on the Intellivision, but if this game does not ring a bell, that is because it was designed, it was coded, but it was not released. This is Space Cadet, which is, it's a fairly simple, but just nicely done little game where you and the computer, or you and another player, are basically throwing space snowballs at each other's planets while trying to avoid that moon that's tracing a figure 8 between the two planets. So, let's get started. I'm going to have a team of 1. We'll play 1 round, and we'll play for, let's say, 5 minutes. If you get hit by the moon, you are temporarily disabled. You are trying to completely plaster the other player's planet. And also, if the players collide with each other, it's kind of like bumper cars at that point. This would be a great game for kids, but it's just... it's so easy to learn and just kind of adorable. I feel like this would be, I don't know, the Smithereens of the Intellivision library. Smithereens being an Odyssey 2 game that, in my experience, has never failed to get a retro gaming party started because it's simple and addictive. Victory! Okay. Alright, once more into the space breach. Nope. And speaking of Odyssey 2 games, this really does kind of remind me a little bit of Invaders from Hyperspace. Dope. Why this didn't get released, I have no idea, because it's a very distinctive game visually. Makes great use of the Intellivision's graphics capabilities. And now we're both just getting hammered by that planet. Oh! And the other thing that's baffling about the release never happening is that It seems finished to me. More victory. Flawless victory. Well, not really flawless, but... I mean, was it deemed too cute? You know, was it deemed too much of a lightweight in a library that, you know, wanted more space armadas and more astro smashes? I would love to know what the rationale was to not put this out there. It just seems like a waste of good material. Dope. There it is, Space Cadet for the Intellivision. Since the game was discovered, there have been reproduction cartridges out there, and of course, the ROM has certainly circulated, which is how I was able to play it here. It's just strange that you would go through all this trouble and then not put the game in the stores. Because even if it seems like a lightweight game, something about it is just weirdly compelling. The combination of the cute graphics and just the beautiful simplicity of it can't be underrated.